you wanna kiki? Do you want to?
Do you wanna kiki? Do you wanna kiki? Cult wanna kiki, cult wanna kiki, cult wanna kiki, 1, 2, 3. Cult wanna kiki, cult wanna kiki, cult. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Welcome to Cult Wannakiki. Oh, wow. The review show for Camp Wannakiki Season 5, Episode 2. Are you ready to do our big reveals, clinically?
Yes, I am.
All right. Here we go. Oh, it's me, Hillary Yaas.
Oh, yes, you surprised me. You told me there was going to be shit here, and there was. Yes, I dressed for the occasion.
Oh, yes. I've got my eyeball eleganza for Balls Out episode, honey.
And I'm a fly.
And you're a fly.
Yeah.
Flies land on balls. It works. Hey, yes, and we have an amazing guest today. That's right. One of our sisters or misters. And, well, she's a sister today, thank goodness. A repeat client, Clinica, right?
What?
A repeat client.
We brought someone back?
Yeah, a client.
Where's this out TV budget money going?
I don't have any of it. And, well, they were willing to come back, so let's bring her out. Oogie boogity boo. It's Carly
Xenon! Yes, Xenon!
Oh, fuck.
That went well. Carly, you're back. Thanks for joining us again.
Hello.
Thank you. Yes. Thank
This
you for
time
as a completely different person. The person that you saw in the last video, that was a different set of meat and bones.
Uninemclite.
All right. Well, has anything been happening since you've been last on the show? Have you been enjoying the season?
Oh, yes, I have been enjoying the season.
Yeah.
I am so excited to go over these looks that came for the talent show. As for what's been going on in my life, just before I got on camera, I cracked a tooth. So tonight's going so great. I love it. I'm so excited for what the future holds.
Can I see? Let me see.
I did. I cracked a tooth. I cracked a tooth on chicken.
Is the chicken okay?
I hope so.
I love this garment, by the way. It's like trans flag floofiness, right? I saw you making this
It's actually the gender fluid pride flag from
gender
the
fluid
Target Pride Collection 2022.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gender fluid. Ooh.
Gender fluid. So sticky and warm.
Right. We're all wearing outfits that reflect how we feel on the inside. Gender fluid. Shit.
Wait, who are you pointing to? I'm shit? Oh, for Christ's sake.
No, the other
You're
one
shit,
that
I'm
has a
shit.
lumpy costume.
I just smell like shit. This is
I
doesn't
wore this
smell
in
good.
honor of that outfit. You told me you're wearing that, and I was like, I got the look for this. I'm trying to be subtle and telling Hillary that she looks like, wow, sorry, that she smells like shit.
This could be a really good couples Halloween costume idea. We got a pile of shit and the fly.
Oh, is that what you are? I
Yeah.
thought you were just two pom-pom balls from Dollarama. Anyway, hey, you want to talk about the episode?
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
This is probably my favorite Sugar Baker sketch ever.
Yes!
They really
I
got
literally
me
messaged
with
Betty
that
after I
little,
watched this.
ball gag.
Mhm.
Those googly eyes on those dodgeballs, that was funny.
That got me. I cracked up.
Yeah, just like them getting chucked at their head and stuff. I mean, yeah.
That's the out TV budget money. They got stop motion now.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
It reminded
I actually
me of-
messaged Betty after I watched this to tell her, like, this was easily my favorite opening Sugar Baker skit. I
Absolutely.
want to very subtly encourage them to continue to go in this direction.
And the winner is man gets hit with football with Hans Gruber. Starting, though, with a game of dodgeball.
Mhm.
The red team is at 135 points with the blue at 75, trailing pretty significantly. So, I mean, blue's got to win this, right?
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
When they introduced the team sports, and we
Yeah.
were honestly kind of jealous. We were like, oh my gosh, I kind of want a blue or red Camp Wannakiki t-shirt.
No, you don't,
Yeah.
because then that means the first 2 episodes, no one wins $500.
Yeah, that's true. Did anyone notice that Muffy Vanderbilt has a red Camp Wannakiki corset?
When they started introducing like the blue team and the red team for like the beginning of the episode, or the beginning of the season rather, and so that same episode, the challenge was to come into the talent show in your team colors. So I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibility that they were like, okay, we're gonna send
They
these
faked it.
t-shirts ahead of time
They faked
for
it.
everybody.
A little bit of tea. It is exactly that. I
What
really
were
liked
some of
it.
your favorite moments?
Oh my god, when Muffy was like, I'm Butch AF.
I liked when Jacqueline and Girl were just kind of sick of the game for the moment. They said, let's go over there.
Yeah, I had 3. Obviously, every moment with Ranger Danger doing bullet time like the Matrix.
Oh my goodness.
Dixie picking up Ranger.
Yeah, Dixie picking up Ranger. Grass and Tara's butthole was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been waiting for this moment for a while, and she delivered. Avery falling in that outfit is so funny.
Could you imagine Avery falling and popping and just...
Long story short, red team wins again. Uh-oh.
And then all throughout the talent show, the sugar bakers are asking, are you feeling nervous?
110 points ahead. Literally 110. How? Of course, we have to give props to your favorite person in the world, Clinica, Riley Poppyseed.
Yes, caught the ball and won it for the team.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, God. Riley had some really good moments in there. This was just such a fun episode. I loved it. I think the only part that I suffered from was I think this is just a fault of every single episode in the series. The talking on the stage and deliberations goes for a really long time, but for the opener and the camp activity, I think this is one of the best executed in the series, this episode.
Well, should we get into the looks?
Yes.
Yes,
the
please.
Talent show. And of course, the theme of this evening is balls out. They get the balls out badge, baby. What a crazy theme.
Now, the Sugar Bakers have established in various runways in the past that they are very particular about obeying the words, every single word that they put on that sheet, because they got on Vivian for being, this is lumber, but not sexual. They got on Vincent for being like, this is a sea otter, it's not under the sea. They got on Avery today. And we'll get into that.
These are boobs, not balls.
Hey, what would you have done for a balls out look?
Obviously, no one did eyeballs, probably because they had already seen me do it before they left for camp, and they're like, nope, not gonna happen. Because, I slayed it. Hello, you're not gonna beat this one season after. I think I would have done Star Wars. I would have been the Death Star and be like, that's no moon, that's a drag queen.
Hey, that's not a ball, it's got a dimple in it.
Exactly.
I think I would have gone as a giant anthropomorphic dung beetle and be rolling around a ball that's made entirely of pictures of Hillary's face.
I think I would dress up as a hamster and come out in one of those rolling balls.
Could you imagine trying to get that onto that little stage of theirs?
First of all, the Sugar Bakers look. Sugar Baker looking like they fell into a dollar store craft aisle full of pom-poms. Did you like it?
That they had so many balls on their glasses, I was just no, can y'all see? Are we about to get some very interesting judging?
You probably shouldn't be driving with those.
Ruthie's look with the green and pink bubblegum suit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember Ruthie's?
I love
green
that little shot
bubblegum?
every time Ruthie's just sitting there alone, because she just looks green screened for some reason. I love it.
I think Ruthie.
Which if I was Ruthie, I'd be like, just green screen me in.
All right, shall we get into the looks? Let's start with Dede Comeswell as one of our conceptual gumball machines with full face of makeup, blue makeup, bald cap. She's really going in on the makeup, is what I'm noticing. She's delivering some beautiful makeup transformations, and we know how little time you have. You have to either eat or do a big makeup transformation like this. Luckily, she's skinny and doesn't eat.
My one critique when I was looking at this, I was like, oh, well, the arms are not painted like the face. I wish she was wearing a dome that would make it look like the top of the gumball machine. But then I rewatched it, and when she did this with her hands, with the white gloves, her arms are forming the dome, and that's what all of the extra ball cylinder gloves are for.
Now I appreciate the costume much more.
So she creates the literal shape of the gumball machine, and that took my look from like the one low critique to this is, I would change nothing. This is fantastic.
Just the little gags, and she really sticks to her brand of like Dede comes well. So I just thought it was so fun, and she really brought us on a ride, and I love it. I love any look that's going to bring us on a ride like that.
I give this a 4, I think. Because I think, like you say, like it doesn't necessarily strike you right away. Like you're a little bit like, ooh? But like, I think this is an amazing look. Like the more I think about it.
I loved it. 5 out of 5.
5. Okay, perfect. So why don't we do our other gumball lady, the one and only Muffy Vanderbilt the Third.
Yes, I'm pulling up her picture.
Coming out as a pinup gumball machine, latex dress, custom, flared out, kind of like a gumball thing with a tube skirt, cute shoes, gumball boobs, and then kind of like these puff things in the hair with gumballs and this red hair. Yeah, it's like a pin-up gumball version. It's like a drag queen gumball machine outfit.
Yeah.
What I especially loved about Dede and Muffy tackling this is that they both went in the extreme directions of 2 great ways to execute this looks. You can make your head the gumball machine, or you can make your boobs the gumball machine.
I would pay thousands of dollars for this look. Like
you would message her.
This looks expensive. I would if I had the thousands of dollars, but
I think it's a little bit in my style too. I like this pinup thing. I will critique it with a couple things. One, because it's very plastic and the latex is plastic, I would have appreciated if she kept plastic in the hair rather than going with fuzzy puffballs. You know, like it's just like little things like that kind of like take it a little bit down for me versus the other one. Like at the end of the day, I give this like a solid 3 amps at a camp.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it 4. I'm going to give it 4 amps at a camp just because I think Dede had, just with the unfortunate comparison of like 2 of them coming out, I think Dede just checked I think the fact that like as the number went on, the talent show went on, Dede just like revealing more things that just that wasn't words.
I do appreciate that Dede had this very choreographed story for us to enjoy with her costume. So for that, I'm gonna give Muffy's a 4 amps.
Yes,
amazing. Okay, so moving on to Tara Newhall in one of our bingo looks. She's the bingo queen, serving a fitted custom body suit dress thing in bingo print. I have to say, Tara, she didn't know I did this look yet because I think she hadn't seen that episode yet. But bingo lady, I did bingo lady on my season. Tara,
you're obsessed with Miss Newhall. You want to be her. You want to be her so bad.
A new one, don't you?
My God, Hillary, just slide into her DMs.
She's so obsessed with me.
I like it. I think with standing next to everyone else, I feel like, especially we were saying this before, this cast has figured out that talent shows are performances and not just modeling. And so it was making me think with this look. The look was great. I just wish there were more like gags or elements of performance to it. Exactly. I think it would have been really funny if she had like the bingo stamp and was like using it on herself. And like when it got to her crotch, it's just like,
I'm sorry to say, like of the looks throughout the talent show, I have to say that this is probably the weakest for me, just because I feel like it's just a dress made with one print of fabric.
Yeah.
And everyone else is bringing so much more story.
I'm giving this a solid 3 amps at a camp. I think it's an acceptable look.
I'm giving it 2.
Work. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 3.
Yeah, 3.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
I think all of the components were there. Just a little bit of execution, I think, could have brought it over the top.
We've got Jacqueline Jill coming out in another bingo look.
Like,
Oh my god.
This look is absolutely bananas.
Oh my
Incredible! Oh
This
my
is
gosh!
Beautiful.
And with the bingo ball on the nose, and like the way that Jacqueline painted her makeup, she looks like a bingo color from Whoville, and it sends me. Jacqueline looks so good. This is such a good look.
She is covered head to toe in bingo balls with a colorful corset, bingo balls on top. She's hand painted all these balls, and then a foam wig that just goes with it so much. There's bingo dabbers in the hair with bingo balls. Those shoes have balls on them, and she looks like this fun clown.
This look is absolutely bonkers.
And a ball cage as a purse.
The presence of a foam wig, by association, reminds me of Hola. Makes me fall in love with this even more.
And Jacqueline, well, I have to say, Jacqueline was saying that she wasn't as funny, but I thought that she actually gave more because she had a little presentation where she gave birth to the number 69. Like, it was actually, she had a gag, and it
Jacqueline
was very
said
good.
that she didn't feel as funny?
Yeah, she felt, I don't think I was as good.
Confidence is down because you've been beating the shit out of her for the past 3 episodes of Camp Wannakiki. So I need you to say that you love Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, you're beautiful. I've always thought you're beautiful. I'm glad that you're showing the rest of us that you are beautiful. You better listen to this bitch because you're not going to get it regularly. A 5 amps out of 5.
Correct, because I'm right behind you on that. This, honestly, I have to think about it for a moment. But this might be my favorite look of the episode. I'm giving this 5 amps out of 5. This is a phenomenal look. I also wish that when they pointed out that Jacqueline had a rip down her tights, I wish she looked at them and said, "That's a skin condition."
Let's move on to your favorite.
My favorite.
Sorry, let's move on to your favorite. Riley Poppy.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love Riley so much. I'm gonna pull it up. So
Riley coming out in a purple and yellow jester outfit, which Riley was talking about in his Instagram. He wanted to use some African print fabrics in this jester look, which is something I didn't pick up immediately because it looked very jestery, but that's really cool.
And Jester's costumes are known for having lots of balls on them. So, like, it just goes so well with the theme. And it's an idea that is just beyond the first level of consciousness,
It could have done with some more ball, like, ornaments, maybe, just to, like, push the point.
Yeah.
But I think, it's a talent show, and he displayed a talent. So, like...
Exactly.
I talked to Riley, and I told him that if he performs in this look, what he should do, and they'd be really easy alterations... put a bunch of little Velcro patches all over the suit and then get balls like attached to them and just like throw them all over and place them where you want to. And as you're juggling and as soon as you drop a ball, just like rip another one off and start juggling that one too.
Ooh, yeah.
Until there's just no balls left and it's just like, fuck.
I give this a 4 amps out of 5, I think. Just because it could have used more balls, but I think this is a really fun look.
Mm-hmm. I will always also be a fan of a little crop top moment and having our sexy crop top jester. I'm giving this 4 amps out of camp.
Work.
I'm also giving it 4 amps out of camp.
4 amps. Moving on to Rita. Rita Taro.
Yes.
Coming out in a black, elegant dress with a baby bump, glamorous ruffle coat, pageantry kind of cone hair, crazy thing. And then she gives birth to this weird dice thing that she just kind of wrote on Sharpie on different answers. She also got the first monkey of the season.
First monkey of the season.
Yay!
Oh, monkey! No, I just saw it. Right. Rita had my favorite concept of the episode. I thought the idea of a fortune teller with the magic 8-ball stomach, like birthing the answers.
Yeah.
Which kind of similar to like Dede and Muffy. To me, there are 2 really hilarious ways to execute that, which is one of the ways, which is how Rita did it, which is birthing the answer. And there's the other way, which I kind of wish Rita did, which is having like maybe multiple layers of fabric on the stomach that have like written the answers on them that she can easily tear away.
Yeah, it's a very fun look. I love it. And I especially love the sculpted hair. Like, that looks so fucking cool. And just the concept.
I'm gonna read this look. I didn't like it. I like the hair. I like the gown. I like the idea. I personally don't think they go together very well. I also like the way that she did the dice with the writing on it. I thought looked very last minute and like not well thought out and just not presented super well. I just thought the look was very simple and it didn't come together for me at all.
I mean, disagree, but I do agree specifically on honing on the dice. Like, I wish at the very least that it, and maybe it was an editing thing, but
Yeah.
I wish it had at least emerged from her.
It didn't.
It seemed
though.
like she
did
pulled
the
it
magic
out.
trick where she just
Like
kind of
pulled it out of her back pocket.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
You look bad.
She's also. I have to say this about Muffy Vanderbilt too, but like both of them, they're not changing up their makeup enough for me. Rita, like it's just the same. Like drag is about
have to remember that the two
makeup.
of us are like completely changed our faces up for like every single runway, and that's not a requirement. Or maybe it is because we did make the finale.
Well, why do we have makeup on then? Like, I hate to say it, Rita, but I give this a 2 amps. Not the greatest.
Carly and I are good.
Both of our jaws are on the floor.
Hecate. Anyway, so I'm going to give this.
My God.
I'm going to give it a 4.
So I'm going to give it 4 amps. I think it's such a fun idea. I think it's such a fun concept, and the hair is absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I do wish that like it was just a little bit tuned up when it came to like the dice.
So now we're going to get to Miss Texas 1988 coming out as her alter ego John Jacob Jingleheimer
shit.
A baseball player with a baseball to the eye stuck there with like here's the makeup. Come on, the makeup.
Do you know how hard you have to hit a wiffle ball to like do any kind of damage?
Yes. Do you know how fragile us non-binary people are?
We're very fragile. I took a tooth on chicken today, so
that's I was about to say.
Oh, and then also with the dangling ball reveals after he hits himself in the nuts. I mean, it's such a performance and a character and just well done. Good makeup, good costume, good character, good performance. This is a 5 for me. Easily.
So, I mean, it's already a 5. I'm loving that Miss Texas is showing us their king side as well as their go-going side, which Miss Texas out of drag does do. I'll say 5.
I think we all said 5.
Oh,
we all
5.
Said 5. Yeah, we did.
Amps.
We did. Dixie Crystals coming out in this playpen look. I guess with the corn popper by Fisher Price on her head. In a kind of rainbow gown with bags of balls stuck to it. It's so the voiceover was fun. I don't like this look, but I do like vroom 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 and a zoom zoom zoom.
Is it the most polished look? Not really. But is it a fun look that sticks to the theme and is on brand for her? Absolutely. Like this is a look that I really enjoy just because it's fun. It's fun and wacky and silly and goofy.
I'm wondering if since the critique was that like it's a stretch fabric dress that's kind of be pulled down, is if she was like to bob up and down, if the thing would kind of like
bump
like those TikToks.
I'm wondering if that's what it would do, and like if it did do that on the stage, I would have loved to have seen it.
But you gotta just kind of be like, well, it is what it is, and you gotta know what you're wearing for the stage, and it just didn't really. Like, when we were comparing it to everybody else, you know, like, it's not awful. Like, if you wore it at a bar, I'd be like, work. But, like, for this talent show, it falls beneath, I think. So...
It gives me... This is not a read, Dixie. I'm so sorry. I think the concept kind of... or not, It's giving AI generated Wannakiki talent show. I think it's giving, if you describe Camp Wannakiki to people, this is what they. No, that came off horribly. I'm sorry.
It comes off horrible. I love it. Good for you, Clinica. How are you supposed to read someone that you love so much?
Yeah,
they just come across really nice.
Yeah, and at what point is it considered elder abuse?
Yeah. I'm giving it 1. Oh. It's just how it is. It's
I just think with some of the technical difficulties on top of, again, maybe it was an editing issue. Maybe they didn't show everything that Dixie did on the stage.
Speaking of an editing issue, I'm going to edit most of what you're saying out. Give me a number.
2.
2
amps,
perfect.
damn.
2 amps work.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna give her 3 amps.
Okay.
Was it my favorite look of the night? Not really, but I did appreciate the look because it's silly, silly, wacky, goofy, funny.
Thank you for making me the mean one. I'll keep my crown. Moving on, we've got Girl Haggard coming out in the jersey dress with the football yard. I mean, Carly, you've talked about this
Wackadoodle
one
time.
a bit.
Wackadoodle time.
Mm-hmm.
We've got every sport represented, including a hole-in one on the butt. I love this headpiece of the cutout volleyball.
Loved the headpiece.
Yeah. Oh, that was so fun.
Girls very much like the same appeal of you walk into an art museum and there's a sculpture made of tiny little things. And
Right.
it's just like looking at the sculpture being like, oh my God, that's a Lego. Oh
Very
my God,
small.
that's like a comb. Oh my God. And so she's just made of objects.
Yeah.
And I wish there was more going on. Like, I wish she had little figurines literally playing sports on her body. Like she's a titan made of sports fields.
Oh, I just thought it was absolutely bonkers bananas. Like, just going from one sport to the next, opening up that purse and just unleashing all these golf tees. I'm like, this is borderline nightmare fuel, but I am so here for it.
I love Girl Haggard. I love this look. I think it's a little misunderstood, but for what Girl does, I think this is very solid and should be appreciated for what it is. And so, like, that's why I give it like a solid 3 amps at a camp, because I do think it could have been amped up further, but I do think this is a solid look from Girl.
Yeah. I'm giving it 5. I love
Work. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay. Moving on to the final contestant, we have Avery Goodname giving on boobs. Wow, what a crazy
Immaculate.
conceptual look.
Incredible.
She looks like a Christmas pudding except boobs. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. She looks like the roast beast that Jacqueline's character is serving at the feast.
Yeah.
She looks so good. I love this so much. We will get to the discrepancy over whether this is balls out in a second.
Yeah.
But this just is so insanely cool with all of the tassels and like the boo boa. And Avery has described it to me in person as the booba.
Yeah.
The booba.
I will say, if I was going to critique anything, like there's the ruffle, like I can see the white underneath all of that leather, and I wish it was lined or like painted or something.
Maybe it was a pearl necklace.
No, it's not.
Mind your
Maybe it was just a nice thin layer of cum.
There's a little bit of messiness with her. I mean, she's still very young, so I mean, whatever. It's a fabulous look. I'm just trying to.
She said it herself. They're white boobs. They're not hers. She has to return them.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's a 5 out of 5, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. 5 out of 5.
Right. Absolutely giving it a 5 out of 5. And the Sugar Baker said that they don't feel like it was particularly in the theme, and that seems to be a conversation that was going on, especially at the watch party I was at. I think it's outside the box. It was not a stretch at all. Is it or is it not a look that's comprised entirely of circular objects?
Yeah.
It falls out. Avery killed it. 5 out of 5.
And okay, and then the comment of, well, like boobs could be tubes. Okay. These ones are balls. Yeah, they could
Sugar
be
Bakers,
tubes,
have you ever seen a
but they're
pair of
not.
boobs before?
They're balls.
Yeah, I don't know. It's they've never seen boobs before. They're homos. Like, what are they though? I'm not sure. Socks? I'll say socks there.
Also, boobs have been referred to as globes. That's a ball.
Melons.
Exactly.
Those are
Let's
melons.
talk about the fact that there's a lot of name dropping, specifically from season 4 this episode.
That's right. We got Vincent.
Coco Chanel and Vincent Mallet both made their way into the episode.
Mm-hmm. You have the review show. You're fine.
My own review show that I'm doing myself in my basement. So they don't show us the final score, but I imagine it's like 7 billion to 75. The red team wins. And do you agree with the result? Ruthie votes for Girl, Cherry votes for Dixie, And Betty votes to save Girl Haggard, leaving Dixie Crystals as our first eliminated camper. Got to take a hike, girl.
Do you want to?
And now we sacrifice Dixie Crystals to the clown god of comedy, Ruthie Keister.
Vroom, 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 with a zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, what's this? A corn popper. Oh, no, I'm getting sucked in. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bazunga.
Hey, this is Hillary. Oh my goodness, what a dramatic finishing event. Oh, poor Dixie, we love her so much. Oh, but please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more episodes of Cult Wannakiki. I can't wait till the next episode where we empower the clown god of comedy, Ruthie, with some more.
Do you want to kiki? Do you want to?
Do you wanna kiki? Do you wanna kiki? Cult Wannakiki, Cult Wannakiki, Cult Wannakiki, 1, 2, 3. Cult Wannakiki, Cult Wannakiki, Cult. Okay, that's enough.